Hey folks, Deano here again. This time taking a quick look at another Dragon Ball Evolve figure. This one is Super Saiyan Son Goku, as seen in the final battle for Namek. So yeah, originally, I'll be honest, I wasn't going to get this guy, mostly because of, well, issues that you can probably already see. But yeah, I was taking a look on Amazon, and they were selling this guy off for £6. So yeah, I couldn't pass that up. That's a steal. Even for like these cheaper figures. But yeah, again, with the packaging, usual, really nice artwork on the front. Shows a neck, which is something this guy is sorely lacking. Made in 2022 by Bandai. Got the Dragon Ball Super logo up there, despite the fact this is clearly Dragon Ball Z. The usual. On the back, we've got some stickers and a picture of the figures in the wave. Still a bit annoyed at the fact that I missed out on Vegito. Tesco had him cheap. I didn't get him because I didn't like the look of them at the time, and he is one of the few Dragon Ball Evolve figures that has shot up in price. So yeah, all in all, again, like the picture on the back shows a neck that is not there in the actual figure. So yeah, the reason it was cheaper was it came like this. It's already been opened. Whoever got it first didn't like the figure and sent it back for a refund, I'm assuming. So yeah, not as if there's going to be anything missing from this figure, so I figured why the hell not. Let's just buy it and see what it's like. So yeah, get out of the way and take a look at Goku himself. Keep forgetting these figures are small. So yeah, all in all, decent little figure. The good points about it, I really like the hair. It's almost like a highlighter yellow, sort of metallic sheen they've got going. Really wish they had done that with the trunks, which is actually what it was advertised as having, but of course the figure I got and the figure that was released has like a matte, almost creamy colour, which, yeah, wasn't a fan of that. But yeah, the tears on the outfit are nice. This is the final battle Goku, exact same as the figure arts from the same point. Although this guy is slightly better proportioned, he is still missing a neck, which for some reason Bandai loves to keep missing on Namek Super Saiyan Gokus all of a sudden. But yeah, the paint apps are basic. This is a Dragon Ball Evolve figure after all. They're usually only a tenner anyway. So you've got bits of yellow on the belt and the rips. Yellow down here. The legs are a bit strange. The lower half of the legs is yellow plastic with painted skin. The upper half is skin tone plastic with the pants painted yellow. Like, I'm not entirely sure what they were going with that. Very, very strange. Like, why not just keep it consistent? Paint the whole thing, like, have it yellow plastic and then paint the skin tones so at least it matches. I am really confused as to why they've done that. Boots are missing the paint on the sort of middle section and the outlines. Again, like, I'm not sure why they do this every so often, but the boots, the tie is yellow, which at this point in the show it shouldn't be. The tie should be red and the outline's yellow, but every so often they mix it up, get it back to front. It's a bit strange, but yo. But yeah, all in all, a decent little figure. I just wish there was a way to fix that neck. Before we get into articulation, let's show him off next to the other Dragon Ball Evolved Goku. And yeah, true to form, he is shorter for some strange reason. I'm really not sure what it is. These Namek Gokus, they all look shorter than they should be. But yeah, for some reason, everything on this Super Saiyan Goku is smaller than this guy. It's a bit strange. The arms are shorter, the legs are shorter, and the torso is shorter as well. Bit strange. However, you can, because all Dragon Ball Evolve hands are exactly the same, you can swap out the wrists and you can give Blue Goku the fists and give Namek Goku the Ki Blast Kamehameha hands, which is quite decent. I like that they've done that. Still find it a bit strange that they don't actually include extra hands with these figures. Like, I get they're only a tenner, and in this case, £6, but I mean, would it really have cost you that much to give us some extra hands, Bandai? It's not that bad. It's not that difficult. It's a tiny bit of extra plastic. But yeah, in terms of articulation, which is usually where these figures excel, the head is so far down in the neck, you're really not going to get much movement aside from swivel. In fact, before I go on, you would think these two heads are the same sculpt. They are not. I tried swapping these heads around and the pegs are not compatible. They're slightly different sizes for whatever reason. But yet the sculpts are almost the same, but the bangs are where it's most noticeable. The bangs on the Blue Goku are more angled, whereas on this guy they are more curved, which, I mean, props to them. They remolded it specifically for that more bushy look that he had in the Namek saga and the early Android saga. So yeah, you can see there that bang that's sticking up is not pointing up as much on this one. So yeah, even though the sculpts are very similar, they are not the same, which is good to know. Arms can go up that far. These are one of the best working of this sort of style that I've seen. So full rotation, a little bit of movement, which gets it forward that much. No actual butterfly joint, but it gets the point across. Bicep swivel, single joint at the elbow, which gets 90, or just shy of 90. Hinge and swivel at the wrist. Abs, he can look back really far, and he's even got a lot of sculpt under there for if you use that articulation. The abs don't really go forward any, but the waist makes up for that going forward. But yeah, if you use two of them together, he goes back really far. The hip joint, same as all the other Dragon Ball Evolved figures. It's a sort of hybrid style. Kind of looks like a 3.0 figure arts, but surprisingly enough works a bit better in my opinion. Still got the butt flap, unfortunately. But yeah, thigh swivel, Single joint at the knee, gets past 90, which is quite handy. What does this one do? Because it's a different shape. Yep, gets about the same. And feet do have a swivel at the bottom of the boot. And that cut. Can't really go back any without sort of pulling out the joint. But it does have a decent toe articulation. So yeah, all in all, guys, a decent little figure. I'll probably put him in the back doing the angry Kamehameha with one of those Kamehameha hands from the blue Goku. But yeah, obviously scale is not going to be there. The blue Goku was already a bit short compared to figure arts. This guy is just going to be like tiny compared to them. So don't expect this to be a stand-in for Namek Goku in your display. You're still going to have to look at that figure arts one, I'm afraid. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see y'all later.